Well, good morning, Patriots. What a beautiful day it is today. You got the Pocono Patriots speaking at you from Mount Pocono, Pennsylvania. I want to talk about your basic foundation for life. We're going to go right down to the family. The father is the most important figure of the family. I'm not saying that from an egotistical sense of the word, but the father is responsible for three major things in the family: security and protection, provision, and raising them with a moral compass. The father is responsible for the safety of the family. That means for their general security. Don't leave your doors open, allow people to move in, etc., etc., etc. The second thing is to provide for them, to keep them happy, make sure they got food to eat, they got clothing, etc., etc., etc. And then a moral compass to raise them to do what's right. A breakdown of the last one leads to a breakdown in society of the first aspect of the father. We can see that already. How many families are being raised without a father figure? That was the start of the decline of the American family. Divorce rates through the roof. Nobody takes their marriage vows seriously. Till death do you part, through sickness and health, etc., etc., etc. Yeah, I'm married 46 years. I have 12 children, 19 grandchildren. Number 20 is on the way. All my children were raised with a moral compass. And from what I see, they're living how they were raised. Now, we can excel this through employment. Same thing. The employer is responsible to keep their employees safe, to help provide for them through wages and a good code of ethics in the workplace. And we can step it up to local governments, to county governments, to state governments, and finally to our federal government. The job of the president is like the father of a giant family, to make sure that it's secure, protect it. Do we see that? Not in the least bit. Do we see him, our president, providing for American citizens? No. He's providing for foreign countries and invaders into our home. Do we see him raising American citizens with a moral compass? Obviously not, when you have, I can't even say it because I'll get banned, but the parents' job is to raise the children with a moral compass, not the schools. And the school's idea of a moral compass is out of the pits of hell. You think I'm exaggerating? I don't think so. What we saw Saturday was a true leader, a true father, with a moral compass, who gave up pretty much everything. And when they tried to bring him down, he stood back up like a gladiator. He didn't stay down. He got up. He broke his protective shield to fight, fight, fight. And I'm not talking violence either. That's what it's about. There's a man that didn't have to join the political arena, so to speak. He gave up all his freedom, his leisure lifestyle, to work for you and I, to provide for you and I, to give us the security. We had it. There were no new wars. The last president to do that was Jimmy Carter. Think about it. 46 presidents and 109 wars. That's over 2 wars per president, if you want to break it down that way. And President Trump was one of the 5 presidents in our history that there was no new wars. I believe it was 5. Don't hold me to that, but it's a very small number anyway. And you look at us now. What we have in office with a lot of our leaders, so-called leaders, is disastrous. President Trump took a stand, and even after they tried to bring him down physically, permanently, he still got up for us. Let that sink in. Patriots, fight, never back down.